Wait, so why did you start writing from the perspective of heartbreak? Just something that you kind of connected with?
I never had a girlfriend through high school, just kind of vibed. Never really even had a relationship to think about. Once I actually got my heart broken, I was like, oh, there's all these songs that are describing how I'm feeling, and that was the first time I'd been feeling that way. So it all just kind of lined up.
What was it like when you first stepped on the Grand Ole Opry stage? I mean, I'm a Nashville girl, so I understand like how big that is.
Oh yeah, I think there's somebody, some past legend that is like hexing me or messing with me. Like I start stuttering and echoing myself and all these weird little speaking things that never happened to me at the Grand Ole Opry.
You said that you wrote Painkiller about Kendall Jenner. Is that true?
Hell is a dance floor, watching a red dress spin around with someone new, and my heart's for damn sure breaking in my chest, watching them fall for you.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Spout Podcast. I'm your host, Tamara Dia, and today we are joined by Vincent Mason. What's up? How you feeling?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I mean, you must be super excited. Your debut album, There I Go, is dropping November 7th.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you feeling about that?
I feel good. First official album. We've put out a lot of songs, but this is the first time we've really gotten to, have a debut album, real project, do everything, shoot the cover art, all that kind of stuff. So it's cool. I really am proud of what we came out with.
What can fans expect?
I think they can expect to see about a 3-year time period. Kind of focuses on kind of the last year of my life. Loose through line of me just kind of adjusting to living on the road and kind of storylines from before I went on the road and kind of me making realizations about what my life's going to be. And I think it's you really feel a sense of a year in my life, I think. I don't explicitly say it throughout all those songs, but I think you kind of catch the vibe, and I'm excited for people to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, this is your debut album, so there's a lot of new fans that are discovering your music. If there was one song on the album that you would steer them towards, what would it be?
I really like this song called Little Miss. I don't know lyrically if that encompasses the whole album, but the vibe of it and everything, the way the track turned out and what we were able to do with that song, I think that's probably my most excited. I'm excited for people to hear that as a first impression, I'd say. I have to pick that one.
Girl, be my guest. Little miss, never hurt nobody. Walk around like everything's alright. Little miss, never hurt nobody. Sure can put the hurt on me tonight. Girl can put the hurt on me tonight.
Okay, Little Miss. We'll be on the lookout for that one. Okay, we need to have a very serious girl-to-girl moment because I thought I knew Skims. Like, I have been a Skims girly. I already love their stuff, but I tried the Skims Fits Everybody collection, and why did nobody warn me that it was going to be this good? Because, listen, I have been through it with underwears and bras, like bands that roll, straps that dig, that I cannot wait to rip this off of my body the second I get home energy. I was tired. And yes, Skims has always been great, but the Fits Everybody collection, it's on another level. The first time I put it on, I literally laughed because it feels like nothing. Like nothing. The fabric just melts into your skin. It stretches with you. It hugs without squeezing. I mean, how, Kim? I genuinely don't understand the science behind it. If you haven't tried the Skims Fits Everybody collection yet, you can shop Skims Fits Everybody at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know that we sent you. All you got to do is select podcast in the survey and click Spout Podcast in the drop-down menu. And if you are looking for the perfect gifts for everyone on your list, the Skims holiday shop is now open at skims.com. The lead single, Damned I Do, has quickly become like your fastest growing song to date. It's dark, kind of moody. What space were you in when you were writing that song?
Yeah, I think it is a little bit darker, gritty, I think is kind of the word I use for it. But pretty often in Nashville, we write with other people. So you're always writing with other co-writers. And I feel like there's a common theme where someone else has the title and I'm able to kind of put my own spin on it. So I think it was Lauren Hungate that she had the title Damn Right. And that kind of turned into the Damn Right, I'm a Damn Mess. And somewhere along the lines it was Damned If I Do. But I think it is a little darker. I think a lot of my music is a heartbreak, little bit like a hopeful person, hopeful kid, and it's heartbroken, it's sad. This one's a little bit more like, I'd say angry, gritty, a little bit frustrated with the whole thing now. It's not so much just like shocked. It's a little bit more like you've been grounded in the sadness, and it's just a little bit more mature, I think, and natural to kind of get a little bit frustrated sometimes when stuff isn't working out.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think that's why fans are probably connecting so deeply to this
so.
song specifically.
I think so, yeah. It feels like a, when someone's mad and you're like, can't blame them?
Yeah.
It's like that. I feel like it's a good way to let the anger out. I don't think there's been much anger or frustration in my music, so that's kind of a cool first one. I'm glad it hit well. I might have to, channel that a little bit more. Yeah, go deeper.
Damn right, I'm a damn mess in the same damn spot as a natural Hall of Fame. Heartbreak it, damn if you ain't the best. Rip the damn thing right out my chest. Don't know how I'm supposed to cut you loose. Don't know how I'm gonna let you go. Damn if I do, damn if I don't. Get over you, so I guess
I mean, I feel like people are connecting to the heartbreak aspect of your songs too.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely. That's kind of that's always been why I started writing songs, and I think that's always been what my favorite songs have been about. So wrote a ton of songs like that, and I think people kind of attach that, but this is kind of a new angle.
New direction,
yes, ma'am.
Wait, so why did you start writing from the perspective of heartbreak? Just something that you kind of connected with, or you feel
it was always the theme. I never had a girlfriend through high school, just kind of vibed. Never really even had a relationship to think about, but when I was in high school, I loved John Mayer, and it seemed like all my favorite songwriting moments were based on, heartbreak or love or a relationship, and I didn't ever have anything to relate it to, but it just always interested me. So when I did get to the age where that happened, I was really into country music kind of for the first time and really into John Mayer. So it seems like that's such a central thing in country music. And once I actually got my heart broken, I was like, oh, there's all these songs that are describing how I'm feeling. And that was the first time I'd been feeling that way. So it all just kind of lined up. And that was the first thing that I felt like I could write about and people would, care.
What was it about John Mayer's music that you felt so connected to?
It's always been something. And when I was a kid, I think my mom played those early records when I was a kid, and it subliminally I liked it. I didn't really go into it listening to everything until I was probably 18 or 19. But I don't know. Sometimes I think, someone's just connecting to something that you can't really explain it. I think whenever I hear an artist, I have probably 3 artists that I feel like they wrote everything for me, even though they never met me. But John Mayer was one of those where it's just like, it was like the soundtrack to everything that was going on in my life. And I think sometimes you just grab onto something in the air. That's what's cool about songwriting.
Yeah.
I think you grab onto stuff that people all experience and you just have the words for it. So he's always been that guy for me.
I mean, what a crazy feeling that must have been for you when he shouted out your song Heart Like This on his radio show.
Craziest day of my life, probably. One of them.
Walk me through that.
Yeah, he's got his show. He does the New Music Friday, Tuesday. So we were lucky to get a song called Heart Like This on New Music Friday. And I guess he heard it. And what he said about it was what you want to hear. I mean, he said it was songwriting 101. It's funny, in the back of my mind, I'm always like, would John Mayer like this? Like, that is a true thought that I have when I'm making records or writing a song. I'm like, would John Mayer think that's cool? And to actually not have to imagine him thinking it was cool and hear those words, it was really cool. So, he said it was up his alley for country music. He's like, I like country music and this is up my alley. And I'm like, that's what I've been going for the whole time. So.
What would John Mayer do?
Absolutely.
And I've got one of those songs where as soon as I heard it, I went, oh, I don't have to decide whether I like this. The chorus did it for me. Now, I like country. I listen, keep an ear to the wall. This is one of those songs that's right up my alley. It's called Heart Like This. It's by Vincent Mason. And the rhythm of the non-stop sort of rat-a-tat of the chorus, to me, is perfect for the song because it communicates a certain kind of emotional intensity and power that is songwriting. That's what it's all about. That's songwriting 101.
Now you got me asking, what do I do with this bruised up, broke down, barely holding on thing in my chest? What do I do with this damn near flatline and nosediving beat, leaving me a wreck? With the shape that you left it, baby, I bet it ain't got too much love left in it to give. So what do I do? What do I do with a heart like this?
I mean, what were your like actual feelings when you heard that? Were you just like losing your mind?
I think it was shock. I don't think, like, I still sometimes look back at it now and I'm just like, can't believe that happened. Like, I haven't thought about that in a while. You bring that up again, and I'm like, yeah, that did happen. That's wild.
It definitely happened. Yeah.
It's really wild. I think it was shock. That's the only word I really have for it. I listened to it over and over and I was like, is this real?
That's awesome. Did you reach out to him at all?
I did not.
I mean, you probably should.
I think so too.
Yeah. I mean,
Somebody. I'm
Somebody.
sure somebody can connect us.
I feel like you should be like, yo, you shouted me out. What's up?
It would be cool even to just say hi and then walk away.
You should do
know?
that. I think he would be into that. So Hell is a Dance Floor was such a great breakout track for you. I mean, it went gold. It surpassed 120 million streams. I mean, this is pretty crazy. You haven't even dropped your debut album yet. Do you remember the exact moment you found out that it was certified?
Yes. I think someone told me that it was going to happen probably a month or two out before I even thought it was going to happen. Or even thought of, whenever I put out songs, I never even was like, this is going to go gold, this is going to go platinum. It's not even a thing. It wasn't a thought in my mind. So once I heard we were in striking distance, I kind of kept an eye on it and counted down the days, but they surprised me with the plaque. And it's really cool. It's a lot cooler than I thought it would be. I don't want to say expected it to be because I didn't even think about it, but it is cool to have a physical item attached to a song.
Sure.
Like having a real gold record is really cool. I don't know what I thought was going to happen when I started putting out songs, but I don't know if I thought I was going to get a plaque.
Yeah.
Especially for that song, which we wrote so fast. And like, I love it, but you just never know. You really, truly never know. Put out 20 songs, and that was the one that got the plaque. So
Hell is a dance floor, watching a red dress spin around with someone new. And my heart's for damn sure breaking in my chest, watching him fall for you. And part of me wants to leave this place, but I can't get the other half to look away. Every song's reminding me that I ain't yours. Oh, hell is a dance floor.
You know, it's crazy. I mean, I've been doing this for a decade. I've talked to so many people, and it seems that it's always the songs that they write so quick, and it's kind of like,
always.
It's so strange.
Just
how that
makes
works
kind
out.
of a joke of the whole thing when you're sitting there trying to.
Kind of, but not really. I think like that's almost the most organic. If it comes out that quickly,
I think so.
Maybe it's just too organic.
It makes a joke of what you think is going to do well.
Yeah.
Maybe I should say that.
Well, it's so hard. I mean, there's really no way to stipulate what the audience is going to be like, oh, this is fire. I mean, even some of the biggest artists that I've talked to, like, they're like, oh, yeah, I thought this was going to hit and it didn't. So you just really never know.
Yeah, you don't.
That's kind of the beauty of it,
It
right?
is cool. I think there is something to be said, though, about not thinking about it. And that's what connects with the most people. You kind of let your guard down, just be normal. And that's what people want to see. You know?
Authentic.
Yeah, that's right.
You said that you wrote Painkiller about Kendall Jenner. Is that true?
That was a little bit of something to just try to get people to read the video, stay on it a little longer. But
I saw people were tagging her.
I'm sure if I ever met her, I could write a lot of songs about her. Big fan of the way that she looks.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
We all are. Low key, I was like, this totally makes sense that you would maybe write a song about Kendall Jenner.
Fan of her. I don't really know. I've only seen videos, but that would be one that I could definitely write some songs about, I think.
Hey, look, you never know. She'd be in one of your music videos.
We'll see. Yeah, she likes country music.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's why I thought might as well take a shot.
Hey, look, man, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Okay, pause. We need to have a very serious girl-to-girl moment because I thought I knew Skims. Like, I have been a Skims girly because I already loved their stuff. But I tried the Skims Fits Everybody collection, and why did no one warn me that it was going to be this good? Because, listen, I have been through it with underwear and bras. Like, bands that roll, straps that dig, that I cannot wait to rip this off of my body the second I get home energy. I was tired. And yes, Skims has always been great, but the Fits Everybody collection, it is on another level. The first time I put it on, I literally laughed because it feels like nothing. Like Nothing. The fabric just melts into your skin. It stretches with you. It hugs without squeezing. I mean, how? I genuinely don't understand the science behind it, but I am not questioning it. And the crossover bralette, I wear it everywhere, like running errands, to the studio, under tight tops. It's supportive and it doesn't dig. It doesn't move. And the girlies stay lifted without the I'm being punished feeling. You know what I'm talking about. And the thong, listen, I used to have a love-hate relationship with thongs. Now I forget I even have it on. It's actually insane. I'm officially replacing my entire underwear drawer. Like everything else, retiring it immediately. If you haven't tried the Fits Everybody collection yet, you can shop Skims Fits Everybody collection at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know that we sent you. Select podcast in the survey and click Spout Podcast in the drop-down menu. And if you're looking for the perfect gifts for everyone on your list, the Skims holiday shop is now open at skims.com. You previously opened up for Luke Bryan.
Yes, ma'am.
So what was that experience like?
That was cool. I'm from Georgia, right outside Atlanta. So when he first started really hitting, I think everyone was kind of like, he's from Georgia, right? Like that was always what everyone said. So a little bit of a hometown hero, I would say. The whole state of Georgia thinks it's really cool that he's from there. So to play shows with him, I just remember being 6th, 7th grade. He was all anybody could talk about. I think everybody knew him, even if you didn't like country music. Like everyone knew what was going on with Luke Bryan. So it's always cool to be on those shows, and it's always cool to be on a tour with somebody that's been selling tickets for so long.
Yeah.
And just see how they do all the little stuff and see what you can pick up. And yeah.
What did you pick up?
I think just not taking the show so seriously. I think if you want people to have fun, you kind of have to have fun on stage too. And I'm pretty new to touring still. This is our first full calendar year of touring, but I have a little bit of perfectionist in me. I've always been like an achiever. So I think the shows can be pressure for me sometimes. I'm like, I hope people think it sounds good and I got to remember everything and like how I look up there and stuff like that. And I think watching him, it's like, it's okay to just kind of let it go and enjoy yourself because that's how people enjoy themselves. So
yeah, I mean, I feel like as a person that's always in the audience, like you can feel when the talent is having fun.
Absolutely.
And it makes you want to have fun. Absolutely.
I think the lawn of a Luke Bryan show was the most fun that I've ever had. Like I remember those first few country concerts I went to and the vibe that still, even now, he's still doing the same thing, but like it's just so carefree and fun. And there's a vibe that comes with it that's pretty unique to a Luke Bryan show. So.
Yeah, which is what makes him so great, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever ask him for any advice?
He offered me a lot of advice that I didn't ask for. He's a really funny guy. Very funny guy. We talked a lot on his bus one night. We were kind of not really writing songs, but me and a friend named Cole Goodwin, we hopped on his bus and we talked music for a long time. But yeah, words of wisdom, I guess you could say. Okay. Not sure I can share them.
Okay, fair. Private words of wisdom.
That's right.
We're going to stay unwise over here. I mean, you've actually opened and rubbed shoulders with a lot of greats lately. Has anyone along the way given you something that you can kind of hold on to as advice as you move your way through your career?
Absolutely. I think just the way that people carry themselves in general is advice to me. I try to pay attention to that. Every tour that I'm on, I'm pretty much side stage watching the shows most nights unless I'm like dead tired. But I try to sit there and watch everything I can. Everyone drops their own little stuff along the way. Parker McCollum's a big one for me. He was, along with John Mayer, like my favorite songwriter. So when I was first writing songs, it was John Mayer, Parker McCollum, 1A, 1B. Like those were my guys. So Parker drops me stuff every now and then. We were singing Hell of a Year, which is one of my favorite songs, and after the first night he was telling me to sing it from my gut and stuff like that. Gave me a little vocal lesson before, so that was cool.
It's been a hell of a year. How did you see that who I was ain't who I was gonna be? I could have been right, was probably wrong. So many nights wishing I could go home. It's been a hell of a year.
Stuff like that. I mean, it's hard to remember off the top of the head, but I think they all kind of try to drop advice every now and then.
Yeah.
So it's cool. Riley Green's another one that act like he's known us for 10 years. We just met him, and just the way that he carries himself, I think, in the music industry and how to stay in that and keep people on your side. I think it's cool.
Well, I hope you're one of those people that like listens to advice and take it, because I don't. So.
Oh, okay. I really
I'm
do
really
try
bad
to.
at-
I
I'm really
really
bad at
do
that.
try to incorporate whatever people tell me. I think about it first
Yeah.
if I think it sounds like a good idea, but I do try to do, listen to good advice.
Yeah. Your Grand Ole Opry debut was another big milestone. And wasn't Luke Bryan the one that kind of told you about
He
it?
was.
Yeah.
Those were the first we did. Last summer we did 5 shows with him, and this summer
Mm-hmm.
we did 5. So that was, I think, the 4th or 5th show last summer. My parents were there. It was cool.
Yeah.
But he got to deliver the news. It was cool.
We got good news. So your Opry debut is going to happen September 7th. So you'll be playing on the Grand Ole Opry.
What was it like when you first stepped on the Grand Ole Opry stage? I mean, I'm a Nashville girl, so I understand like how big that is.
Oh yeah, I think there's some past legend that is like hexing me or messing with me. Like I start stuttering and echoing myself, and all these weird little speaking things that never happened to me at the Grand Ole Opry. So every time I've ever tried to like make sense as a human being, it just doesn't work. So like I like singing is my favorite part of the Opry, but I think it's so weird too, because every concert you normally play, there's something going on. Somebody's buying a drink or somebody's shouting or whatever. There's
Right.
some kind of noise, somebody's tuning up or whatever. And like the Opry, when you go to talk, dead silent.
Yeah.
And you just feel everyone listening to every word you're saying. And I've just never been able to get through it without doing something weird.
Oh, so it's like too silent for you.
Yes. Or I'll just say something completely backwards. Like I'll have a talking point in my head and I just like completely get it wrong or, whatever. So, but on the flip side of that, you do feel all the history there too, which
Right.
is why I probably get in my own head
Yeah.
as well. But it's a cool place. There's definitely an aura to it when you go up there and sing. I think it means a little bit more. And like I said, everyone who's ever been a legend has sang
Yeah.
there. So
His debut EP is titled Can't Just Be Me, and tonight, for the very first time, he's playing the Grand Ole Opry. Ladies and gentlemen, Vincent Mason.
Elvis a dance floor, watching a red dress, swing around someone new.
I've always just kind of felt like no one would really care what I had to say. And that's why I have to make it a song, because it has to be worth people's time and experience to hear what I have to say.
So I only come to the hallway to say, congratulations,
Thank you so
and
much.
welcome to the
I
Grand Ole
appreciate
Opry.
it.
We're so excited.
My name is Vincent Mason, thank you. Y'all give it up for this band one time.
Look at you, already one step towards the legend status.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think it's cool to be mentioned as somebody that's played there, and it's cool to have videos and pictures there, but
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a rite
long
of
way to
passage.
go before there's a
Yeah.
legend. Yeah, rite of passage for sure.
Yeah. I love the tour announcement video you did with Jordan Davis and Peyton Manning.
Yes.
What was that like? What's
That
Peyton
was
Manning
awesome.
like?
Peyton Manning's he's great. He
Yeah.
is all business. I mean,
Really?
he walked up to shoot that video like he walked up like he was going to start an NFL practice. But like in between moments, like he's shooting, he only had probably 40 minutes, but like he was just like all business, got it done, and then every now and then he'd kind of like lean over and ask you something, but he'd say it exactly like how he was shooting the video, so I didn't know if he was talking to me or like playing the part. But
Yeah.
really nice guy, super cool to meet him. I'm a very big football fan.
Yeah.
I'm a very big fan of quarterbacks. That was really cool for me.
And Mason.
Yeah, Jim, it's getting weird down here. Mason is more interested in the cart girl than he is in playing golf. What was the strategy out there today?
It was survival. It was pure survival mode.
Huh. Interesting choice of words. Bold choice. Didn't work, clearly.
Yeah,
Jordan, you lost 3 balls on 1 putt.
but it's a tough sport. Yeah, this might not be the tour for me.
Clearly, this is not the tour for you.
But I know what tour is.
Maybe by Memphis, I miss you less than I'm missing you now.
That's probably one of the cooler people I've probably ever gotten to spend time with.
Really? Yeah, I mean,
think
he's a
so.
legend. Peyton Manning is
2 Super Bowls.
classic.
Yeah.
You were talking about tours earlier. Your debut headlining tour, Hell is a Dance Floor, sold out.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That was cool. Always had an emphasis on wanting to sell tickets. I think after I found Parker McCollum, I kind of looked into that red dirt scene like Coetzel, Turnpike, and they're very big on playing live shows and selling tickets and being on the road all year. So that was a dream of mine before I ever knew what was going to happen. When I first started writing songs, I knew I wanted to sell tickets and play shows, and for everything to work out to where we could sell out a tour and sell any tickets at all meant a lot to me. I always had that in the back of my mind. I'm like, what can we do that's going to be a legit show, and what kind of songs are people going to want to spend money on? So that was kind of a dream come true. It was a small dream come true, but part of it. I mean, I guess we got to readjust stuff, but I always wanted to just play shows. Selling 1,000 tickets was like a really big dream of mine for a long time. So yeah.
I mean, we were just talking about the people that you were opening for, and now you're headlining. So talk to me about going from opener to headliner.
Yeah. I'd only ever opened for a long time. That's kind of how I got out on the road. And I think we did that. We did a fall with Ashley Cook, and then we did a fall with Gavin Adcock last fall. So I always learned how to be the opener. And then once I started headlining, I was kind of like, this is a long time to be out here, you know? You're usually only out there for 30, 40 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
Right now we're running 25 on the tours we're on right now. So it's really quick. You hop up and hop off basically. So standing up there for 90 minutes, like the first time you reach like the 70, 80 mark, you're like, there's still 6 more songs to play, you know? And I think I had to get over, there's no one else coming out. You know what I mean? It's your show. So whatever you want that night to be, you have to do it. And there's definitely a little bit more added responsibility. Like I hope the people that show up felt like they got a headliner. So I put a little bit of a weird pressure on it, but like I said, hopefully those Luke Bryan shows, I think this year I'm going to be much more able to just kind of enjoy it and be present. And something I learned from Parker, and you know, like he'll just talk to the crowd in the middle of a show, and there's just so many different ways to do it. And I think I've seen so many great shows now. I'm going to try to pull a little bit from each of them and enjoy it a little bit more, and realize that they are there to see us, you know?
Yeah.
There's no pressure to it. You don't have to win them over.
Yeah,
like, you
they're already
got
won over, yeah.
So I feel like I'm always in like a mode of like trying to prove myself, and you don't got to do that at the headline show. So
yeah, you've
excited
already
to get
proven
back out
yourself
there.
at that point.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What's the rest of 2025 look like for you?
We're out on the road with Jordan Davis right now. We'll be out with him till the end of October. This album's coming out. I'm excited for that. There's going to be a lot to roll out with that. And I'm excited. I want people to live with it. And I'm excited to be able to push those songs because we worked hard on them. And I'm sure that'll keep us busy through the end of the year. And then I'll go home for Christmas and New Year's like I always do. And we'll be right back at it next year.
Back at it.
Yes, ma'am.
Gotta love it. Well, be sure to check out his debut album, There I Go, which drops November 7th. Thank you so much, Vincent.
Yep, thank you.
Nice to meet you.